Mega Man X Legacy Collection.
Okay, here we are again. You know what time it is. You know what day it is. It's the day that we finish Mega Man X7. Because I'm sick of it already. We just started playing it yesterday and I'm already sick of it. So, we'll wait a couple of minutes and then we'll get started with it. We'll pick up where we left off. And we'll finish it up. Got 2 Mavericks and Sigma stages left, so I don't think it'll take too long to beat. Guess it mostly just depends on how good, bad, in between I am at the game, and I don't remember what the hell the Sigma stages are even about up to the end of them. I think I remember the boss rush. I think. Oh well, doesn't matter too much. But, yeah, we'll get going in a couple minutes. Hey, Lifeblood, welcome back. How you doing? So welcome to another round of suffering, and I am on time. Great. I share the sentiment there, Lifeblood. I share the sentiment, my friend. I am on time for my own suffering, and that is just not something that I want to do again for a while after this. So we'll finish it up, and then I can laugh maniacally because I'll never have to play or think about this game ever again. And once it's done, we can move on to this, which I consider to be a noticeable step up from this one. It's not the best Mega Man X game I've ever played. That would still have to be reserved for the Super Nintendo ones, but still, it's not bad, especially by comparison to this train wreck that we find ourselves moving directly back into here. So let's move back into it, shall we? I don't even care about the intro. I'm just gonna skip it. Excuse me. That's not the skip button. That's the skip button. There we go. Did not know hell is a Twitch stream. Like, really not what I expected. I mean, if they ever had reason to inter me in Guantanamo Bay, they could probably use this game as a torture device for me. So I wouldn't be shocked if that was their torture method of choice. So... Alright, let's load up. Okay, so we're approaching the nexus point of all of the PTSD that I have for this game. It is in this stage, the Lava Factory. It is with that motherfucker in the little circle right there. He is the reason why, the number one reason why I loathed the idea of playing this game. But once we beat him, it should be a little bit smooth sailing, and then once we're done with the other two stages and then the Sigma stages, I never have to think about this game again. No time like the present. Let's get this out of the way. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Mega Man X7, the Stream Edition. Today's going to be the finale because I don't feel like playing this game any longer, so we're going to beat it by hook or by crook. But we don't have that much left to go. We got two stages, the Battleship and the Lava Factory, and then we got the Sigma stages, and I think there's 3 of those, including the boss rush. And then we're done. So there's that. We also got all the upgrades that I really wanted to beat the game already. We've got Rapid Fire on Axel. We've got the Shock Absorber on Axel and Zero. We've got the Double Barrier on both of them. So I don't need to look for other chip item Reploids in the stages. I might find them just randomly, but I don't need to look for them. So I'm probably not going to look for them too hard. But let's see. Lava Factory. What kind of factory produces lava? For what, anyway? I think if I remember right, they use it as a method of trash disposal. I think Aelia mentions that, I think, when we go to the stage. She's like, yeah, it was used for trash disposal originally. So, I'm not 100% sure about that. Actually, no, that might be X8. X8 might have a volcano that they use for trash disposal. I think I remember it being in one of these two. Probably X8 because it's the one that has a better story overall. So... anyway, so the old battleship is the headquarters here. It looks like they move in a convoy, which means there will be several ships that we will have to deal with. And I'm just gonna jump right past most of these people and not even bother with them, and have Zero rescue a few people, even though I just slashed at that guy to get a little extra mileage out of my jump. But yeah, so 3D environments, they work in a sense, but they only work when your enemies aren't restricted to 2D projectiles or melee attacks. In this particular case, they were restricted to that, and that's why it didn't work. Because I can just run around everything. And I mean, that was a thing that you could do in other games in the series so far, but generally speaking, you couldn't just do that without, like, a severe modicum of skill. You had to actually, like, try in order to dodge enemies in previous X games. Here, you don't. You just do this. Basically,
Guess I'll stop being lazy, cheeky, smiley face.
Oh no, it's fine. You can be lazy, Marie. It's okay. I appreciate the subscription, though. That is 7 months for you as well. So that makes you, what was that, heptachromatic? Thank you very much. Appreciate it. All right. Area 2. I don't care, Aelia. Just seriously, leave me alone. Ow. Well, that was kind of funky. I got hit by the thing, and then I also got back health immediately from them, so... I think if I remember right, we're mostly looking for Reploids with anglicized names this time. They're the ones that have the chip upgrades. I think Peter up there is one of them, if I remember right, so... I'll go grab him. Just because... he could get blown up otherwise. I think there's another one over here somewhere. I think actually there's, like, a hard item somewhere over here? Or am I thinking... I think I'm thinking of something else. I guess it doesn't matter. Axel has enough HP to finish the game, so I'm not really concerned. Actually, Zero's pretty good for this part, too, so let's let him do this, because we got some Hydra heads! Remember these guys from X1? Kind of. They're like the fire-breathing variants of the water monster Hydras from X1. So. But yeah, the shot eraser helps with getting rid of these pretty good, so. Now granted, it's not the best method of doing this, because I still might get hit in between, like that, if they don't shoot directly at me, but I mean, I have shock absorber, so I don't care. I guess I could just, like, do this and block it, so. And I mean, I guess I could just shoot him and it would work out the same, but let's let Zero do something before the end of the game, other than double jump, you know? That would probably be a good idea. But that is still no factory. Yeah, if if they just use it for trash disposal, I guess it wouldn't be a factory. Yeah, it would be a disposal facility. So, but again, I might be thinking of where did I get that second E-tank? I don't even remember. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I guess it would just be like a disposal facility rather than a factory. So, I saved the headache for last. Then, yes, I sure did. Today's the headache. Next stage, but you know how that goes. Where did he jump to just now? Like, what the fuck? That was open ocean. Oh, he jumped into a loading screen. Things from Squid Adler stage. Wait, no, he was an X5 Launch Octopus. Yeah, the ones from Launch Octopus's stage. Yep, exactly. No idea how bad you want me to play Kid Icarus Uprising. Like, oh my god. No, you're good, Marie. It's all good. Yeah, I've heard good things about Kid Icarus Uprising. Cole played it on my 3DS a while back. I haven't gotten around to playing it myself yet, but Cole played it. He said it was pretty good. So, oh, I guess that could have blown him up if I wasn't a little more careful. But I was a little more careful, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, sorry, I'm going around you. I'm also going around you. I don't care. But that's what I mean. You can just jump around stuff in this game. You don't have to fight, like, stuff when you're on a 3D plane. You just go. It's like, come on now. You can fuse all the Mavericks at this point instead of being smart and just looking though. No, that's okay. I mean, eventually they probably all do get a little confusing, so. I'm just going to use Axel's dodge roll because it's really good in this stage, so. Actually, I can't shoot anything right now, so. I gotta wait for the other turrets to pop up. There we go. Now I can shoot things again. But yeah, just use the dodge roll. It's really easy. Just spam the L1, or rather spam your dash button to get around the stuff. And you're good to go. Or just don't do it if you really don't feel the need. We have Shock Absorber, so we really don't have to worry about damage, like, at all, ever again, so. Especially since the boss of this stage, if I do it correctly, shouldn't be damaging us at all, so. You remember a lot of the X3 Mavericks, which is strange because you hated that one growing up. Yeah, I get that part. I wasn't a big fan of X3 either, but yeah, I probably could remember them. Neon Tiger, Blizzard Buffalo, Toxic Seahorse, Bubble Crab, Gravity Beetle, Tunnel, Rhino. What the fuck, that's 7 of them. Sorry for being pushy, but my god, I want a blind reaction for it. It's like one of the best games you've ever played. I would just have to figure out how I would do a stream of it, that's all, because it's a 3DS game, right? So I'd have to figure out... I'd have to get Citra working, and the last time I tried to install Citra on my computer, it didn't work and then wouldn't uninstall. So I don't know what I did wrong. I probably need to look up an actual guide on how to get Citra working, and that would work a little better, but, you know. Yeah, an enemy that dies because you destroy its weapons for some reason. This game's sense is well and beyond out the window at this point, so... okay, okay, actually, yeah, don't do that. Almost just dashed off the stage. There we go. Alright, so just wait for the shield to drop, shoot through it, and we're good to go. Oh wait, actually. Yeah, you know what? We'll let Zero take it, because then he can get up to full health, and then Axel can get up to full health after that, so... I think I need to jump from the top of this one to get Frank there with the hover. So, yep, there you go. Citra has vastly improved since then. It's been heavily streamlined. You know what time frame I had it? It was a bitch to install. Yeah, it was a few years ago, so... And it wasn't very easy to install. I'll have to take a look. See if it's a little easier. He's right, he is a coward, actually, but... And you're just choosing now to express it. Great.
You'll pay for this.
What riveting dialogue! It's painfully easy now. You got it up and running in minutes. Okay, yeah, I'll check it out and I'll see what it's all about. I might be able to stream 3DS games then if it's, you know, that simple. Alright. The way that you do this one, well, I need to do it correctly first, and I'm not doing it correctly. But basically, he's weak to the Volt Tornado, and I'm going to have Zero do it because it does that much damage to him. And then basically he'll run away. He'll pop up on the other side of the stage from you, and you just do it again, and again, and again. Like this. That's the proper method of doing it, right there. And I hope you don't mind that I'm choosing to use the weakness here, because otherwise this boss is a bitch. He either runs away from you, or he just slides all over the place and doesn't get hit, so... yeah, I'm just gonna do it this way, it's easier. He does, however, have a weapon that I do want for Zero. He's actually using it, that glaive that he has in his hand. Because that is Zero's special weapon from this battle, and it will be very useful in shutting up the last Maverick. So I'm gonna take it. Thank you. Yeah, nice boss looping and kid dialogue. Just par for the course for this game. Kid Icarus Uprising is the first game for the when I get the 3DS up and running. You demand it. Okay. Fair enough. Once I get it up and running, I'll see what I can do. I will deliberately not play it until I play it for the stream, so that way I can give you a blind reaction. So there you go. Yeah, I think that boss would have been a little better if he was a little quicker, because then he could have kind of dodged around. And, like, if he wasn't in a 3D environment, it also, I think, would have been better, because then I would have had to dodge around. Like, it would have been similar to, like, a Storm Eagle or a, who was the Pegasus guy from X5? Whatever his name was, that guy. But it would have been similar to something like that, and then I think I would have liked it a lot better, but... Then again, we already have Wind Crowrang, and I didn't like him, but he wasn't exactly fast, so... You know. Unlike before, where you were troubleshooting your install for a fucking hour. You'd only recommend entering Odyssey 4 Legends of the Titan because it's a very good entry point, Neo. Like, you played the demo for 3 hours, didn't notice and panicked when you reached the end and saw 3 hours had gone by. Fair enough. Thank you for accepting your demands. You really are a good streamer. Oh, you're welcome. Not a problem. So we got... I'm going to try this. Hold on. Suiretuzen. I don't think that's proper pronunciation, but you can equip the D-Glaive that he had there. I don't know what the D stands for. Deluge, probably. But press the triangle button while standing still, and it will launch a thrust attack, kind of like the Raijin Geki from X4, except water elemental, which is distinctly nice for us here because we need water in order to kill somebody in a minute. So, there you go. Aw, Zero didn't get a rank up. That's unfortunate. Hey, and Rockin' Fun is here as well. Hello, Rockin' Fun. Welcome back. Am I enjoying my time? I'm about to enjoy my time a lot less because we're about to go to the last Maverick stage, and we all know what time it is for that guy. Oh, boy. I gotta go to the Lava Factory. Oh, we got both of the chip upgrades in this stage, though, so that's nice. We also got the life up, so that's pretty good. I'm consistently getting 14, so that's not too bad. It is coming, and I'm not looking forward to it. At all. Okay, so do I get triple barrier, or do I get... No, I think I get extension for Axel first. And then I get triple barrier after that. And I might do that just for Axel, honestly. I might just have Axel upgrade this time, and then next time if I get 2 more, for some godforsaken reason, I'll just give Zero triple barrier. Let's just give Axel triple barrier, because it's busted, and he's already atrociously overpowered for this game. So there you go. You did come in at the perfect time then, yes. Is even less fun? Is it scientifically possible? Oh, you'll know soon enough, Lifeblood, don't worry. You'll know soon enough. I will probably not talk at all during that boss fight, because I will have such a headache that I won't be able to. What, put our Mavericks up on a monitor?
I had no idea that DNA data could provide so much power. You're incredible.
I'm really confused. I think what they're doing is they're developing the bosses for the boss rush, like they recreated them or something. Sigma recreated them for the boss rush. And I think that's what they do here. I'm not 100% sure about that, but that's what I think it is.
What? You mean I could be even stronger?
I'm already strong enough, even though I've never shown my power ever in this game.
That ran away. You must collect more data, and then I will make you the strongest hunters that ever lived.
Uh-huh.
Work? He'll never come back. We've set him free.
You didn't set him free. He ran away. Like, what the Seriously?
But we already are undefeatable.
I mean, I suppose you haven't been defeated yet. We still haven't won the contest, even though there's only one left, and there's no way you could possibly win.
Still has an unfinished job.
Talking about Axel?
Supposed to mean, and
Well, he said he needed to collect more data for him, so...
The most powerful Reploid data is not yet in my hand.
You used us. And Axel?
Yeah, that seems about par for the course for Axel, I'm being honest. He's usually being used.
Any more innocent Reploids? Not one.
But you were attacking them to begin with. Why were you doing that? Just because Sigma said so?
Disappointed in you. I thought you'd be a bit more useful. But let's do this democratically.
I don't think you understand how due process works, Sigma. Oh, never mind. You do understand how due process works.
What's wrong, guys? What are you doing?
I mean, 7 of them are dead, so that should already tell you what's going on here.
Repayment for the power-ups I gave you. Well,
Well, he was a zombie in the last game, so I guess now he knows how to zombify everybody else. So that's fantastic.
normal. Get Axel back.
They won't return to normal, though. They're not the actual people anyway. And this is, again, this is where it gets murky, right? Because Red implied when this whole thing started that the people that Sigma just revived for the boss rush were Mavericks that they captured, or their own guys going Maverick, not Red's friends. So why is Red so up in arms about this when he'd made the arrests, or I just... You agree with the choice to give Axel all the upgrades? It's his debut games, and he's the best character in this game, very easily. Like, nobody else gets as good as he does, unless you get, like, X early by rescuing a bunch of Reploids and then getting a game over, and then still having the 8 stages on this fucking rotary phone of a stage select. So, I remember that. But one is still alive. How the fuck? Why the fuck? Oh, they are hunters, yeah. DNA using as a weapon? What DNA? Whose DNA? This game insults science even more. This game is a massacre to science, I'll tell you what. It should not exist. It is scientifically impossible that a game this bad should exist, or rather, it's a scientific improbability that it's this bad, and it exists. But we're here, so... You assume they would gene splice to make super soldiers, or to accelerate evolution. I'll just wait till X8. We'll get into that accelerating evolution thing. Yeah, Axel just keeps getting used. No wonder he grew bloodthirsty. Yeah, no wonder he turns into a vicious murderer in X8. He's like, I'm sick of getting used. All of you people need to die. I don't care who you are, I'm just gonna kill. Robot zombies sounds like a funny concept. Yeah, we've already gotten to that in the Ratchet & Clank series, except they were pirates too, I think. Great. X7's story is 2 stories told at the same time, and none of them end. I don't think I could have said it any better myself, Rockin' Fun. But at the very least, I can end the life of the Lava Factory, so let's go do that. Welcome to Why You Hate a Lot of Stories. Why have A and B plots and resolve neither of them, or you resolve them, but it's messy AF? Yeah, I never did like that trend with more recent, like, TV shows, not reality TV shows, but, like, dramas and comedies and stuff like that you'll see on TV. They're weirdly, like, almost schizophrenic in a way, because they have multiple plots going on at the same time, and then they have to wrap them all up in, like, an hour. So each plot gets, like, 20 minutes. I much preferred it when there was just one plot, honestly, even if it took an hour to wrap up, because then you could tell a more complete thought, but... I don't know. Complete thoughts go completely out the window in most cases, especially in the Lava Factory with Flame Hyenard. Oh, Flame Hyenard, why do you do this? I'll tell you why, because he's gone crazy.
Ready?
We'll get there. First, we gotta get through this mess of a stage.
Can you hear me, Axel?
Yeah, but you need some base DNA. What DNA? Self-created? I fucking doubt it. Yeah, I don't even know. I honestly, at this point, I think they're just throwing shit around to sound scientific, whereas it just doesn't sound scientific at all. For me. B-plots need to be their own X-Pack. Stop trying to tell 2 stories at once and then butcher both. Yeah. This factory refines energy from lava. Okay, there you go. So it's a geothermal plant, but it's still a power plant rather than a factory, so whatever. Watch out, you'll melt if you touch that molten rock. No fucking shit, Aelia. It's molten rock. Oh, by the way, those things will explode, so don't. Knock, knock. There we go. Yeah, those time bombs will explode unless you get to them quickly enough, like this. And then there's this guy. Riveting. Shut up, Aelia! I don't need you to be my stage navigator. Stop calling me! God damn it! I'm just getting pissed for just to overreact at this point, I'll be honest. Oh god, Roy. Okay, Roy, goodbye. I couldn't quite save you in time. That's okay. Hang on. Yeah, with extension, I can actually shoot that guy even though he's almost off the screen, so there you go. Yeah, Hyanard time. Axel, be careful, the fire is hot. Wasn't that like an Ego Raptor skit at one point? It was like, yeah, Mega Man, those platforms fall, so you better watch it. Yeah, no fucking shit! Come on. You missed the other peanut gallery clerks and X8 blocks Aelia's number mission. What do you mean I rolled over to voicemail? I'm your navigator, you can't do that. I can do this, though. Nope, I'm just gonna stay here. This is better than confronting the end of the stage. Okay, I'm going. This game is just a mess that keeps on going. I don't understand. Oh, he despawned because I jumped off the... What the fuck is this game? I can't do this! We haven't even gotten to Flame Hyanard, and the stage is already trying to kill me with stupidity! I can't do this! You can't make me! That's how you get on top of that, by the way. What the fuck? What was all of that? What the fuck am I doing? I don't know. Ask X7. I don't even know anymore. Oh, that was absurd. Hold on. I need a minute. You're gonna die, aren't you? Yep. Couldn't quite get to you. That's okay. Welcome to Jank, the video game. Thank you. Thank you, Capcom, for producing that moment. I love that. I think Tim had the other chip upgrade here, but there's another guy that has one in a little bit, so we can probably get it from him. Ow. Goodbye. Yep, he's dead. He's dead, Jim. I guess we'll move on. Oh, thanks for leaving the weapon energy all the way up there. Oh yeah, and you can like go off the stage, or off the screen from where the bombs are going off, and if you come back afterwards, you can just go pick up the Reploids. So I guess I could have done that with that other guy that died, but what do I know? Okay, let me in. There we go. I just gotta get out of this pit. There we go. Whoop. Let me hide real quick. Oh good, his shots got erased and so did mine, that's fine. As long as my shots don't get erased but yours do. Like, if that's the case, I don't want that to happen, so... I'm just glad that explosion didn't kill that guy. Ow. Like, I just don't even care anymore. Just let me out of this hellhole. Oh boy. I guess I'll do this then, since... I can target them a little better. There. This is why games need actual dev time. Why are these Reploids even in these locales? I have no idea, I'll be honest. Maybe they were factory workers. That would be my best guess, but there you go. You love their dying animation, that... Yeah. We do that too when we die, apparently, so... Yeah, and then there's a random-ass stealth section. Great. Just play the Metal Gear music over top and it'll be complete. Is there anything past this teleporter? Yes, a dude that's waiting for me to save him. Hold on. I'll be there in a second, sir. I just need to collect myself. What is trying to... Oh. Okay. I don't... It's fine. I'll just go get... Alan! There we go. Alright, we're out of here. Next section. Let's see if there's a funny bit in the next section, just like that funny bit. At least X8's stealth section was thematically accurate. This just came out of nowhere. I actually really dig the stealth section in X8. There's a whole stage dedicated to it, and it's actually really, really well implemented, I think, for an early 2000s game. Like, it's no Metal Gear Solid, but it's actually, I think it's really good. And it's a gimmick that allows you, if you play the stage proficiently, you can be stealthy through the whole thing. So, I like it. I actually have a lot of good things to say about X8's stage design. I don't know if that's not normal for the internet, but I have a lot of good things to say about it because I actually like a lot of the gimmicks. So some of them, but like the one stage that's completely full of spikes, and that's the gimmick. But that one also features a Metroid-style escape section, so it'll be all right. There should be a transport of the warps to the factory core. Darn, the heat is blocking our search. How? What do you mean? Like, what if there's a problem and you need to rescue someone here? If the heat blocks your search, doesn't that kind of defeat the point? By the way, if you've been collecting the upgrades for X in the stages, you can, like... He gets a glide function that's much better than his X4 hover in this game. And you can glide all the way over there without falling in the lava. I'm going to try it with Axel now, but I don't think you can get there, so I'm going to try it, though. Nope, bye. Great. But yeah, you can glide all the way over there if you have X and you got his... I think you just need the leg parts, honestly, and that's it, so...
Can you hear me, Axel?
So instead of that, we just have to, go through the stage normally. It's fine. I don't mind. There's not too much to it. Just, there's each little hexagonal platform will have its own little separate challenge, I say in heavy bolded quotes, and typically the challenge just involves killing a few enemies or rescuing a Reploid. I think there's one over there. Yeah, Chuck. Ow. I was trying to dodge roll, game. Thanks a lot. See? There you go. You dodge roll, you can go directly through the sound barrier things. Evidently, they're so loud that Axel has a headache when they pop off like that, which... Yeah, that's pretty accurate. They are pretty loud. So... Let's see here. Stealth Snake Eater. Not quite, but it's not too bad. You love that one thing KNI John said about the Mega Man Zero games? Into Create still makes Mega Man Zero games. They just go by another name now, aka Azure Striker and Gunvolt. Azure Striker Gunvolt is more popular than you thought. It's really fun. I have never played it, although I've heard good things about the Azure Striker series, so it's pretty sick. Yeah, you think Axel can do stuff like mimic the robots and shit during that section? Yeah, and then you can, like... I think if he imitates the robots, they don't, like, notice you if they notice you on their, like, patrol or something. I forget exactly, but it's pretty good. You really, really need to do the Gunvolt games, because you super dig the Zero series. You have the game yourself, but have yet to finish it. Sounds like you could do that while you're waiting for me to finish this piss-poor game. That would probably be a better use of your time, I'll be completely honest. I don't think this game is a good use of anyone's time, but... I'm getting it over with because I have opinions on it, and I need to get them out on the internet before I explode. Okay. Uh-huh. Sure. Whatever you say, big guy. Like, I don't understand the placement for a lot of these robots. Like, did you think that that was gonna... Ow. Do something? That did something, because they didn't pop up until too late. But that's okay. You thought of something last night regarding X. When he slams the desk and says you'll finally fight, why did anyone slap him for being so fucking dumb and deciding he wants to stop fighting? I'll be honest, because I wasn't in the game to do that to him. Bitch, you've slaughtered how many Reploids and Mavericks? That was what I was saying originally. I said, hey, we've killed thousands. X, now is not the time to be saying, oh, okay, I'm going to sit on my hands until y'all stop fighting, because you know that doesn't work. It hasn't before when we've tried that temporarily. So... I'm just gonna keep going. We've seen this section. I'll just get to the next section. Might even use Zero a little bit here because he might be pretty useful for double jumping over some of these lava sections. Although I think his double jump gets canceled if he gets hit in midair, so I don't think that'll work too well for us. Alright, well, we know how to handle this now. There we go. Easy as that. I don't think I'm even going to get the Reploid over there, because I don't think he's anybody that I need. Or maybe I will. Oh, good, he popped up early this time. That's fine. I can't believe that was so simple. I can't believe they vanished out of existence after all that happened. Oh, he died. Okay, well, that's fine. I died, he died, we all died. Works for me. Oh, that's not the... I think the switch button was on L1 or something originally, because I keep pressing L1 thinking that's going to switch characters, and it's definitely not doing that. Oh, well. But yeah, extension is pretty good for Axel, because it gives him a lot of... Wow, that was... Oh, I know what happened there. I tried to do an air dash, and I jumped too hard. Okay. And now he's gone, Jim. They're dead, Jim. I mean, you and Zero wiped out the Repliforce. Yeah, they are entirely gone. Yeah. Oh, I actually ranked up despite getting a game over. That's fantastic. What a power move. His head is all metal and shit. I'm not slapping that. Reploid's branded as Mavericks for not following the system or some shit. The X-10 was 3 years ago, Zero. You have to let him go. How the fuck indeed. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. It's fine. The thing about this game that actually I think is kind of a saving grace for it is the fact that they carried over the PlayStation 1 versions of Death and the live system from the PlayStation 1 versions of the X games, X4, X5, and X6. And by that I mean death has no consequence, because as soon as you hit retry, after you get a game over, well, you have to sit through a loading screen, so I guess that's a bit of a punishment, but you just go back to the last checkpoint. So the live system is completely inconsequential. You can try the stage as many times as you want, and it doesn't matter. You just go from there. So that's why I don't air dash with Axel very much, in case it wasn't clear, because I find it kind of hard sometimes to time his air dash, considering it's a little finicky, like it was there. Anyway, let's try this with Gusto this time. I'm not even dying on the guy that gives me a headache, so... Ooh, that health power-up is looking pretty nice. Thank you. I'll take that. Alright, get past this. Get past that. I didn't even need to do that. I could have just triple barriered right through it, but oh well. Alright, get me the hell away from those things. Yeah, let's see what I missed. Is this like older games where dead Mavericks are legit dead and you lose anything they have? Yes. Yeah, it's exactly the same as it was in X6. Yep, so if you lose them, they're gone, and if they had life up or energy up or an extra life or a chip item or something, then it's gone. You can't use it ever again. They don't respawn. So, why do we have lives? That's a fair question, Lifeblood, and I don't have an answer for you because there is no reason to have lives in this game. They do nothing. They have no purpose. So... Actually, I could just kind of... Yeah, there we go. Now we're thinking with portals. Like, I think that would have been a legitimately difficult encounter, too, because it was two of those close-range guys. I mean, I guess I would have just had to jump over their stuff, but, like, still. Might have done something. It might have made me feel something for once. Just in case this guy has life up. There we go. Speaking of life up, here's one. Just gotta grab it when the poison cloud isn't spewing. Ow. Oh, please don't shoot me off. Okay, good. Thank you, double barrier. I think you're the reason why I didn't fall off there. Alright. Oh my god. The sound effect! It's too loud! Can anyone hear me? Get me out of there. Like, the sound balancing is just atrocious. Seriously, like, come on now. Yeah, about that. Bye. I'll take this man and I will leave. I don't need to fight you. My rescue mission is complete. Oh, hi. Alright then. That was fun. Ow. I was gonna say, let's do that again sometime, but I don't think I want to, so... Oh, okay, yeah, I forgot the lava. Thankfully, I had a means of saving myself this time, so, and I have triple barrier, so I can just go. Oh my lord. Trevor, I don't know how I just rescued you, buddy. Those people were inundating us with shots there, but whatever. It's fine. Can I be honest about one thing, though? Oh my god, look at how big that guy is. And he didn't have any more HP than the other ones. Great. Can I be honest? I kind of like the Metul redesign in this game. I don't know why. I think it's the sunglasses, but it kind of looks cool. Anyway. Because lives are a staple of the series, even if they have no purpose. What purpose do those fucking things have in a geothermal plant? I don't know. Also love how the series will not let Metuls go. Yeah, I don't even know why they're here anymore, but I guess it's just because they're a mascot. I don't know. I mean, hell, they do let them go in X8, though, if I remember right, because they replace them with those Tron Bonne-looking things. I forget what those guys are even called, or if they're Tron Bonne things at all. That's what they remind me of, though. Anyway, here comes the boss. He's gonna have Zero out, but we'll let Axel react to all his friends. And then we'll get Zero out for the actual fight, because Zero will be doing the actual fight. Excuse me. Yeah, you don't say.
Oh, it's you that's causing my suffering.
I mean, I could say the same about this game, buddy.
Then if I tear you to pieces, the pain will stop.
No, that's the thumbnail. Hold on. Hold on. There. That's the thumbnail. That's the thumbnail, because that is my feelings about this game at the moment. If I tear it to pieces, the pain will stop. You love this scene. You let the boss walk in unprepared for free. Kill him now! Yeah, while his back is turned. Hit his salvo or something. Why you were walking with him? Yeah, I don't know. He's out of his gourd. Great. Now Axel's been watching too many... He's just watched one too many action movies from the 1980s, hasn't he? How the hell did he even get a copy of those? Considering this is the 2100s. Anyway, Flame Hyenard does this. And he will not stop saying it throughout the entire boss fight. Because no one play tested this and said, no, that's a bad idea. Don't have him repeat that line. So what you want to do is get away from those guys because they're clones. And then get the D-Glaive out after the missiles go away. Hold on, let's just let the missiles go away. And then you want to do this. Now, if it hits a clone, it won't do anything. If it hits him, it will make him shut up, and then he'll spawn more clones, and then you can do it again. Like this. There you go. Ideally, what you're going to do is you'll stun lock him. Oh, by the way, we move while we're on this thing. It doesn't... Just because we're standing still, like, our gravity doesn't transfer. So, like, we keep moving while this thing is moving for some stupid reason. I don't understand. I don't understand this game at all. I'm just gonna roll with it. I was kind of hoping I'd be a little better at judging where he was gonna go, because at about halfway, he's gonna start getting faster, so that'll be fun. Yeah, I don't understand how this thing's gravity works, because you keep having to, like, step to the center. But, whatever. I'm just glad that he's not talking at the moment, because... Just shut up, Flame Hyenard. I'm gonna block you just like I blocked Aelia. There. Maybe I just had to hit my phone with a D-Glaive, and that would shut Aelia up. Oh, boy. And that's it. That's how you make Flame Hyenard shut up. If you don't make him shut up, he will scream, burn, burn to the ground, burn, burn, burn to the ground, the entire fight. So, there you go. That's how you stop him from doing that. If you try to fight him on the ground, by the way, the clones will eventually just explode, and then he makes more of them. So you gotta get up on that thing eventually to kill him. So, yeah, there you go. But for beating him, we get Bakuenjin! I know how to say that one. It's Zero's Giga attack for this game, and I think Axel gets, like, some flamethrower or something. It's not as good as the grenade launcher, so... What? Why? Pain by 3 days grace. That's this boss fight. It's literally like that. That's not how gravity works. You should not move. Yeah, I know. I'm well aware, but that's what this game wants us to happen. So that's what's happening. Anyway, we beat Flame Hyenard. He's dead. There is no more Flame Hyenard. The PTSD is gone, at least until the boss rush. And, yeah, Zero got the Giga attack, and Axel probably got a flamethrower or some shit. I don't fucking know. It doesn't matter. This game is giving you a fucking migraine? Oh, good, then I'm not the only one. Damn it, give Zero a fucking rank up. Anyway, Zero got 2 life ups, so that's pretty good. We also rescued Trevor, Guy, and Matthew, so... Oh, I got 1 chip upgrade. Good, now I can get Zero triple barrier. Because there's literally nothing else that I'd want for Zero. I don't need Saber combo, I don't need his extension, nothing. And Axel's got everything he wants, so... Yeah, let's see. Yeah, we don't need Y, and hit radius, triple barrier is really the only thing I want, so... And it's atrociously overpowered, as you might expect, because it just... It kills everything, it lets you kill everything while being invincible, for the most part, because you get like 5 seconds of invulnerability after you get hit. It's atrocious. It's ridiculous. I love it because I don't want to play this game properly. It never makes me want to play it properly.
Okay, everybody. That's RD-1866, the location of Red Alert's base.
Oh, good. We finally found it.
It suddenly showed up on our radar screens.
Probably because they stopped jamming it.
Who has to find it?
I wonder what Red's thinking. I don't think I'll ever know, but...
Be on full guard. X0. Axel is in your hands.
We'll just let Zero do it. He's been like a big brother to Axel this whole game. We'll just let X stay at base and be a stick in the mud like he always has been for this game.
Now that's the X I used to know.
It's too bad he only came back at the end of the fucking game.
We must hurry. I can't allow them to claim any more victims.
Yeah, I feel the same way about this whole game, X. Thank you.
Let's get moving. Ready, Axel?
Hopefully he's ready to go. I know he's got a lot on his mind because he's going back to fight his father figure, but... Excuse me. And by put an end to it, he means ending Red's life. Anyway. Ooh, we got the 9th digit on our rotary phone. That's just great. Palace Road. Our intel teams won't make it. Get to the scene and eliminate the danger. Yeah, so you got to go through the Palace Road to get to the, apparently, palace where Red Alert made their base. I don't... whatever. It's a palace, it's a castle, it's a... I don't know. It doesn't matter. We're just gonna go. Your attention span is too short for this garbage to brain damage you. I'm glad that you're in better shape than a few of us then. That's good. Don't worry about it brain damaging you then. It's almost done. You love how it doesn't tell you what anyone else gets when you beat a boss. At least X8 fixed that. Yeah, X8 shows you what everybody gets when you beat a boss, and that's pretty nice, so. Like I said, X8 fixed a lot of the problems that X7 had. There's still a few problems that I have with it, but it's far better than this game. This game is not worth anyone's time. Again, I'd use it as a torture device, so. Considering how long these missions should be taking, how long does it take to get past them jamming the location of the base? Apparently a few days. I mean, I would imagine each of these missions took like a day. I don't know. By the way, you can go back to the stages and recover more of the Reploids if you want, but I don't give a shit. So, I mean, only 6 of them died and we rescued 104 of them. I'm sure the teams that couldn't get through the Palace Road can clear up the rest of that. They'll be fine. Let's just go. Axel, Zero, let's finish this, except we're not going to finish it because there's 3 Sigma stages. This is the first one.
Ready?
And there's a Crusher behind us that will try to murder us, and Aelia doesn't even tell us about it. So the stage involves you running away from this thing, even though I could just move to the side, like one side or the other, and it would probably just go past me. But I'm pretty sure it blows you up if you get to its side, so I'm just going to not, unlike these guys. Eventually the road will have pits in it and broken parts and pieces and all that stuff, so that's fun. Just shoot these guys ahead of me. Oh, okay. I think those red guys will, like, charge at you so they can... If you don't have Shock Absorber, I think they instantly knock you down, which obviously makes you a bit of a prime target for the guy behind you. So, you do want to run out of the way when he does that, though, because he'll just try to crush you, so... Now, I suppose, again, I could probably just stay to the side of him the entire stage, but I don't know. It's fine. I might do that right now, though, because it makes more sense to do that than anything else. I forget if there's I think there's a couple of checkpoints in the stage, but it's like, after this, I don't think there's another one. I think until you get to the boss fight, which is when you fight this thing, which for some reason you couldn't do right now, that's the next checkpoint after this, so... This part's a little tricky, though, because the camera angle has changed, and that makes it a little harder to see when things are coming, so you gotta be a little careful of your dashes and dodges, or you could just walk right through it like I just did there. It's probably fine. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't be. But there's a few pitfalls that I find to be particularly tough in this part, so... More often than not, it's better to just keep running. Shoot ahead of you if you need to. I just noticed that Axel shoots his pistol executioner style. I have no idea why. It doesn't matter, I guess, but it just... Alright. Zero's double jump works pretty good there too, by the way. You can have him jump over these gaps and not do that. Because Axel can't hover, you see, if you... Oh, great victory animation there, bro. Axel can't hover if you're shooting in midair. He can only hover or air dash or shoot. He can't do multiple things at once, so... I guess gravity is the real boss of this game, because I think I've died more times to gravity. As a matter of fact, I think all of my deaths have been to either gravity or lava. So, that's just great. Just gonna run around. You guys are going in the compactor. I'm just glad I'm not doing this on an emulator or something, because I'd accidentally click in the left stick a whole bunch and accidentally, like, save state my game. Oh, God. I should have just kept going. Trying to avoid damage probably would have led to my death in a couple of sections there. Alright, well anyway, we know there's pits coming up now, so... I can just do that, and then I can dash ahead of him a little bit so he's not, like, directly on top of me. Alright, and do that. Wait for... You want to wait for the next platform to show up so you know where you can come down on. At least that's what helps with me, anyway, so... And then just try to get a little ahead of him. You don't have to be, like, super far ahead of him. You just have to be enough to get out of the way when he does that, so... I think I want to stay to the right, though, if I remember right, because I think there's a, like a, not a power-up, but like a free life refill or something that you get near the end here on the right side. There's like a little side road or something that you can go on. I don't remember where it is, though, and obviously it's not there. Give me a conniption game, holy shit. Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna, I don't care, I'm just gonna take the damage, it's fine. Seriously, dude? Okay, there. That man knew how to avoid the trash compactor. Alright. I guess you could fire ahead of yourself to find out where the bombs are, because you'll just hear that, like, shing, shing, shing sound when it pops off of the shields, but... I'm just gonna face tank. As a matter of fact, I should probably take Zero out to face tank, because it would probably work a little better. Don't worry too much about if you need to use an E-tank, though, because the game gives you plenty of... here's the side road, by the way. I want to get Axel in here so he can get all this stuff. Okay, well, I missed it, but that's fine. You can use an E-tank here with impunity. It's not really a big deal. Do get the grenade launcher out, though, because I think in a section we're going to get to the boss fight. Yeah, right here, so... oh, hold on. Let me fix this. There we go. So we'll use the explosion because it shreds this guy's health. And then just shoot him when he pops out, so... Where'd you go? Scared? Yeah, the grenade launcher shreds him. I don't know why we didn't just do that to begin with, but whatever. It works. The stage sucks so far. It's not great. What year did X8 come out? I think 2004, if I remember right. So, there you go. Right before the start of the edgy mid to late 2000s, yeah. Yep, so they actually... And that's the thing, is that I think if they had kept going and kept doing what they did in X8, where they improved upon the previous one, X9 would have been pretty damn good, but it would have been a fitting send-off to the series. Probably better than X5 as a send-off, that's for sure. I mean, X5 isn't a high bar for me, but I don't know. How did the thing not fall off the bridge there? It does not fit across those gaps cleanly. I couldn't tell you. Stage sucks. Even the boss is disappointing when you just nuke him like that. Yeah, I'm just glad that... I would rather nuke him and not waste our time so we can just move on to the stuff that's not good, but we can move on to the end of the game, basically, because that's the only part that's good. But anyway, Crimson Palace. Investigate this behemoth, determine the threat level. We know the threat level. It's Sigma. And destroy it. Alright. I actually kind of do... Out of all the things that this game does, though, I think the final boss fight with Sigma is actually... It's pretty challenging, I think, because even with Shock Absorber, he doesn't care for your bullshit. He'll just, like, four-shot you, but... Basically, it forces you to use your brain a little bit more than basically every other boss fight in the game, where you can either face tank them or just do other things, but I don't know. Is it bad that you sometimes miss rotary phones and flip phones, but you'd rather not lose the functionality of your smartphone? No, I actually kind of like rotary phones, because they have that response to them, you know? Like, when you pull them around and you hear the when it goes back, it's like a dopamine injection. Probably because I wasn't around to use them for many, many years. I've only ever seen one, never actually used one in practice. Like, I've only seen them and tried using it, but it was never plugged in. So, yeah. But it has that, like, haptic feedback to it when you use it, you know, where it just, like, slides back into place. It's cool. I like them. They're cool aesthetics-wise. So, anyway, Crimson Palace. I don't remember how many life upgrades I got for Zero. I think I've got about 5, but that should be enough for him. I really only need him for double jumping from now on, to be honest. So, alright, Crimson Palace. There's not a whole lot going on here for right now. We got to get to the center of the base where Red is, so... excuse me. Okay, Axel got 13 life upgrades. That's a ton. He will never need that many. I don't know where he got all these energy upgrades either, but... Oh, there you go. And Zero got the other 8. Okay, so I missed 3 of them, it looks like. That's fine. There's 24 total, I think, between hearts and Reploids you can rescue, so... X and Zero must be getting old. They're getting so easily replaced by some new whippersnapper. Yeah, I know. He's just... Axel's just too good. You can't beat him. Zero's good for the bats, too. Let me not discredit Zero. He does well against the bats. Because they just jump on top of Axel and prevent him from being able to shoot at them. But in the vast majority of cases, Axel's better. Oh. Okay. Giant rock! So, the game has ducking in it. I don't know if that was clear from before, but they carried over ducking from X5 and X6. And this is the only place you use it. Actually, that's not true. I think you use it in the final boss fight as well. Not the final boss fight, but the first phase of the final boss fight against Sigma. I think you use it, if I remember right, so... Or you can use it, anyway. You don't have to use it. And here's another rock. Let's just duck. If you pop back up while the rock is above you, I don't think it kills you. I think it just damages you a whole bunch, but... Well, it looks like the rock is having its own problems. It can't even recognize what's a path and what's not. That's why it was shaking so much like that, but... I'll leave the rock to its own devices, and I'll just move from there. Oh no, bats and Metzuls. I'm totally unprepared for both. Get out of my way. You're not sorry. You see the stage aesthetic and you're reminded of the GBA port of Mega Man and Bass, Rockman, and Forta. Yeah, I remember Mega Man and Bass. I didn't like that one too much either, I'll be honest. I don't know what it was about it. I think I liked Bass better than I liked Mega Man, though. Like, in terms of mechanical use. Because he could shoot in any direction, if I remember right, so... Now here, there's no ducking section, so you have to basically let the rock come down to you, go on the wall, and then jump over it, so that's what we're gonna do. You could shoot it as well, but... Well, evidently that didn't work too well. It might have even respawned, so I might just, like... Oh, get off of me. Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah, I might just jump over it, I'll be honest. It might work a little better. If it's even there at all now. Okay, it's not. Good. Now I don't have to jump over it, and we can keep going. Not a huge fan of ducking in Mega Man games. Yeah, it's kind of... I don't know, I mean, I guess it's a mechanic, but I'm not really a big fan of it. Okay, we have reached Red. Fantastic. That first King map fucking sucked with GBA screen crunch. You'd rather have dash lowering your hitbox like classic Mega Man or Zero games. Yes, that is a nice feature, yeah, actually. Jimmy, stop clipping this instant. Zero making himself smaller when he dashes is one of the best things. It's nice, actually. I haven't played the Zero games, but it's nice in the older Mega Man games, so lets you dash underneath stuff. That's cool. Sorry, I was having an aneurysm with Flame Hyanard, so... Please don't start that. We already had enough of that in the Sonic games.
To the professor, we've still been reduced to this.
So he's calling himself the Professor now? What does he think he is, a 6th grade rapper? Nobody's gonna get that reference. That reference can only be gotten by my friend in middle school when he called himself Professor.
Like always,
Why does Red have a scythe for a weapon? What is it? I don't know. Weapon of choice, I guess. I guess he liked Sigma's X4 design, and he was like, yeah, that's cool, I'm gonna copy it. Maybe that's why Sigma's helping him, because he just wants his scythe back. That could be. I kind of like the fact that they still have a sort of like father-son / mentor-student relationship with each other here. It seems just like a... I mean, we're going to kill him, but it seems like more of a friendly rivalry. Which would be nice if this game did anything to develop it at all, but it doesn't, so yeah. Anyway, we gotta fight Red. So let's fight Red. He will try to hit you with that. When you shoot him, he'll shoot out a one of those things. You can jump over it. Sometimes. And then he'll move away, and he'll go to a different platform. You don't want to be near him, like on the directly adjacent platform when he teleports, because if you do, he'll use those electrical tornadoes to hit you, and I don't think I want anything to do with that, so... There's your surefire way of getting away from that, by the way. You just kind of jump away from the platform and then come back, so... Okay, well... I guess I'm not going to get to hit him anyway if I'm doing that, so... Actually, no, I think it's vertical when you're jumping and horizontal when you're not. I'm not 100% sure about that, but that's what it seems like from here. He's almost in Phase 2, though. And when he gets to Phase 2, well, it'll probably be a little harder to kill him, but... Yeah, he's in Phase 2 now, so... Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Yeah, thanks. Oh, we got it, Axel. Hang on. I'll give you an E-tank. Oh, okay. After I find solid ground. There we go. Oh, I don't have an E-tank. Where'd my... Didn't I have a second one that was full? That's odd. Anyway. Whatever. Doesn't matter too much. I guess I could let Zero do this. I think Zero has a... yeah, these things. If you use the special button with this is... it actually does decent damage to him, and it lets Zero attack from far away, so... It's kind of nice. I don't know why I just did that. I knew I wasn't going to be able to hit him, but... Okay. But yeah, Red will go all over the place, including the platforms back there where we first entered the stage now, so... Okay. Couldn't quite get away. I guess I could have done like a air dash or something, and that would have worked pretty good. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, I don't think Zero can shoot those in the air, these kunai that he has here, so... Boomerangs, whatever. So I might go back to Axel because he was kind of shredding the boss before. But we'll go from there in a second once I figure it out. No, that's not going to do it. Okay. Yeah, it gets a little tougher to hit Red because he just kind of goes wherever he wants, and it's kind of... This game is slow, so since you have to kind of meander around in order to get to him, yeah, the fight turns a little slower in Phase 2, as it turns out. I was going to say, he's probably right here now. Stop that. So, I hope you liked the gate boss fight from X6, because that's what this reminds me of. Oh god. I didn't mean to dash there. That was the game doing that, not me. Where'd he go? Oh, he's over there. You don't immediately fall off, by the way, if you fall off the platform, so you can kind of... yeah, then you know what, that's fine. I should probably get you out of here, though, because we're both in a little bit of a problem here. Because we have no E-tanks, because I used the left one, and apparently after you use the left one, the right one glitches out and doesn't work anymore. I think he's going over there now, yeah. Okay, might be able to hit him from here. Nope. Okay, I mean, I could go down there, but by the time I get there, yeah, he's gonna black hole away, so... Okay. No, it was not full? Okay, gotcha. Maybe I was thinking of it being full. Oh well, doesn't matter. It's so much more disappointing than you thought it was. Let's see here. It's really fun to use in Zeros, especially since you can hit attack anytime during the dash or after the dash with Zero, like with no end lag. It's smooth as fuck. Nice.
Over here.
Be looking forward to that. You go to Zero games and you flow like water. Zero games are very rewarding to master for sure. Remember this guy having a better boss theme? Maybe you're thinking of Sigma 1. I think you're thinking of Sigma 1. He's got a decent boss theme if I remember right. V-Hanger? It's a hanger? What do you mean a hanger? Isn't it a kun? Anyway. You're over here! The moment I said that, you almost yelled, stop. Thank you for the 1-bit, Rockin' Fun. Appreciate that. Red really wants you to know his location. Yeah, apparently. Maybe if I ask nicely, he'll also give me the 3 digits on the back of his credit card. Anyway. Okay, he's over there now. Just hit and run. Works pretty good. Usually he'll pop back to this side of the stage, though, and then he'll go over there. So that's usually... Okay, not always, but usually what happens. Okay. There he is over there. Yeah, thank you. I got it. I thought he was going to get away before I got him there. All right, Axel, you're up. And you only got a little HP, but that's all right. We might be able to fix this. And by that, I mean not fix this. Let's see. Oh, there he is. Ah, damn it. He's not this way. He's over here. He's always... Oh, he's not over there either. Where the hell... Did you just pop back to the same platform? Damn it. Okay. Ugh. Don't take unnecessary damage. It's not a good thing. Oh, there he is. Okay. Okay, we're good still. We're good. It's still good. Maybe. Yeah, I'm not getting all the way over there in time. I'll wait for him to come to me. I'm actually putting you to sleep. This is the most boring thing. Yeah, this is how I felt about the gate boss fight in X6 as well. I can't believe I lived there. Okay, I got 2 hits off. That's good. Oh, there he is. I'm just going to tank it. Hold on. Ah, okay. We almost got him. Please tell me I can damage him before he black holes. Okay, that's fine. There. Got him. Just had to be a little more aggressive, that's all. Is Zero's damage just low, or was this boss always so tanky? I don't know, to be honest. I think Zero's damage is higher with his other weapons. It's just that I find that the kunais are the easiest ones to hit Red with. But, I don't know. Definitely cheated death there. Yeah, just a little bit. I was like right on the death wall. Oh, okay. Why did you do that for me? Was that supposed to be like him being worried about Red? Because that sure didn't sound like it. I mean, he can. He's not completely in disrepair.
Axel, he's right. It's my time. Let me go first. You're still young. No need to rush.
Is this the same thing as suicide by cop? Because that's what it feels like. Like, I think you're supposed to feel bad for him. But they haven't spent any time developing him as a character, so why would I feel bad for him? Yeah, anyway, we're fucking dying, but that's okay. There's a full health pack right here, so that's good. I think when in doubt, go left. I forget which way you're supposed to go here, but I know that one of the doors you go right. I think you get a different path depending on where you go here. Yeah, I think Red did just want to fucking die, but yeah, thank God it's done. I'm okay with it. Okay, I don't know this path. I've never been this way before, so I guess we'll have fun with it. Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, I've never been this way before, so I don't even know what to expect here. Apparently I always go right, even though my mantra is when in doubt, go left. So, that'll be fun. Oh, that's a laser section. Okay. What? Oh. Oh, wait a minute. Now, how the fuck... I mean, I guess I could just do that, but I don't think that's what you're supposed to do. Alright, I'm going. I don't care. We'll figure it out later. Yeah, there's hellhounds in this section, and they'll breathe fire at you. So that's fun. Yeah, I've never seen this section before. Even though I've played this game a few times. Like I said, I apparently always go right instead of left. Because the other section has hellhounds too, but it's a lot easier to get around them because you could just jump over them, basically, or jump out of the way. So. Alright, Axel, time to test out those air dashes. There you go. Would it even be helpful to copy shot these bomb throwing guys? I don't think so in this section. Anyway. Let me up, game. Let me up. There you go. I knew you could do it. Thank you. He has little to no screen time. I refuse to feel bad for him. He was not in the screen long enough. Literally, your issue with Shadowbringers. Yeah, it's... I don't know, it just... Red just doesn't do it for me. I like what little development he gets, but I don't feel bad for him when he dies, because it's like... Seriously, bro? Like, you just got here. Again, this is Mega Man X. It's not supposed to be Shakespeare or anything like that, but a little bit more screen time would have definitely helped these people feel more developed. But I don't know. I'm probably asking for too much. At this point, they didn't really care about the series too much anymore. They were kind of just like, well, it has brand value, so of course we're going to use it. But whatever. Am I going that way? I was going to say, why can't I just float over there? Because they stuck a big block in my way. A blockade. There we go. Now I'm going to go this way. Probably avoid a lot of death. I would have been actually kind of... it would have been actually kind of funny if I had fallen off there right when I was about to say death. But anyway, evidently we don't want to go that way. We want to go this way, so I can get another migraine from these stupid fucking sound effects. Nope, bye. The end is in sight. I can see it. I'm going for it. He wanted to die, regardless of the reason. We should fucking respect that. Hey, come on now, Jim. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. He didn't want to be in this game anymore, so I guess I can respect that, because I don't want to be in this game anymore. I can respect that part. Hi, Hellhound. Oh, it's an Ice Hound. Blizzard Wolfang? Man, they take a lot of hits to kill. It's not a wonder I usually run around them, or do this where I'm, like, outside of their range. Again, like, is that supposed to be threatening? Because it's not. Like, I can just walk around them. I don't even know why I'm fighting this guy. Probably because I know there's a life up, like, in the next room, but whatever. If you went through the other way, you would have ended up over there, and you could just go through this door. So, there you go. Story being shit is a legacy thing in Mega Man. Yeah, but I still think that some of the older games told a halfway decent story by showing it rather than telling it. You know what I mean? Like in the original Mega Man X, the story was good because you were constantly chasing after Zero in terms of trying to be powerful enough to surpass him. Eventually you do because you basically have to take up his mantle, and I think that was pretty good storytelling for X because he went from basically a nobody to being as powerful as Zero. You don't need much to tell a good story, you just need a simple premise that works with the gameplay, and they just haven't done that since, like, X4, I don't think. Well, maybe X6 could be excused a little bit with it, with the Nightmare system, but that's not storytelling, that's like a part of the game, not the game itself. Like, the whole game doesn't just functionally change because, oh, the nightmares are in it, that makes it good. No. So. Okay. I guess you could duck here, too, to dodge the fire. Probably. Yeah. See, you can duck here to dodge the fire as well, so that's cool. Oop, okay, hold on. Did you enjoy your snack? Excuse me, and that's why Fully 3D doesn't work in this game with the gameplay. Yeah, exactly. Thank God Zero's story is good. Yeah, I guess it's kind of a miracle, isn't it, considering how bad the storytelling got later on in the series, so. Like, X's stage design does not work with Fully 3D. Axel's trigger finger must be massive. He's getting quite a workout from all of this stuff. Just hold down the fire button. By the way, I should mention, you know how I said at the beginning of the game in the options menu that you need to turn on auto repeat? If you didn't have auto repeat on, you would have to manually fire every single one of Axel's bullets. Oh, I could die right now. Let's not do that. Not dying to a bat, thank you very much. I don't think this is actually working, but that's okay. Really, what am I gonna do with this? Ow. I mean, I guess I could do that and then just go. That's fine. That works for me. Oh, okay, hold on. Thank you, extension. Oh, he's not dead yet. Well. Honestly, I'm just kind of okay with taking another hit, but yeah, okay, it almost worked. It's fine. Can I take another hit here? I don't want to get hit by the spikes, obviously, but yes, I can take another hit here because spikes don't work if I'm in invulnerability, so that's good. Is this another leap of faith? Well, you can see the platform, kind of, so I guess it's not really. Sorry, buddy. I have enough health where I can just face tank you, so... This guy is a platform, so I think this one is too. And that's that. I think we're done. Good. I think we're at the boss rush. SNES Mega Man games are very minimalistic. Story works because it's a pretext to go to stages, and progression system is thematic. It's simple, but it doesn't take too much screen time. Yes, and that's why it works. When you try to tell too much of a story with a platformer or something ridiculous, you spend too much time away from the gameplay, which detracts from the whole marry your story and gameplay progression thing. But what the fuck do we do here? Can't you wall kick off their faces? Not in that case. No, they're different rock guys. Here's a full heal, so that's really all that matters there. Does Zero need the... No, I guess Zero needs the life energy, doesn't he? Well, we'll have to do pretty good with Axel in the next fight to make sure we can get Zero some life energy. Then X4 tried to step up their game, and honestly, even without the bad dub memes, it's just not good, yeah. It was kind of a trend in the video games environment in general, though, wasn't it? Where they were like, well, we got to step up our game, we got to do more storytelling now that we have all this extra space on these discs, and it was like, okay, no. Your storytelling was just fine when you married the story with the gameplay and didn't try too hard. Now you're trying too hard. It's a platformer, bro. Give me an excuse to go shoot things, and I'll go shoot things. Anyway. Yeah, it is a coffin, or for a tombstone. It's... Sigma's being... Well, Sigma. About these guys. Again, how am I supposed to dodge that? Like, what the... Anyway. Let's just shred his HP bar, because we can. Okay, but anyway, yeah, we got to fight the 8 Mavericks again. Apparently we're starting with Soldier Stone Kong. Here's generally where you want to stand, because if you just stand right here, they'll blow up before they ever get to you, so... There you go. Why is he vulnerable when he's putting his shield back on? That's like 3 extra seconds where I can shoot him. For free. Like... And I could also shoot him like this. So, like, what? I don't understand. Why do the bosses do this? Why do the boss levels mean nothing? Did he have more health? Did he have more damage resistance? Like, this game is an enigma, and I don't want to understand its secrets. This is Mega Man Battle Network now. Yeah, it's got, like, the DNA helix in the background. It's like, I don't know. Maybe they're just trying to be thematic, I guess. Let's give Zero some health in case we accidentally run into Flame Hyaenard or Splash Warfly and I need to use Zero. You're gonna go take a nap. Have fun with the rest of Purgatory. Alright, Marie, sounds like a plan. Go take a nap. You're not missing much. We'll be done soon enough, and I'll let you know how the Sigma battle goes. Spoiler alert, it's gonna go... Well, actually, I think Sigma 2 isn't too bad. It's probably one of the only good boss fights in this game. Oh, speak of the devil, there he is. Alright. Well, let's fight Splash Warfly then. Why not? Yeah, sometimes he'll, like, dodge through it by doing that, so... You kind of got to catch him before his feet hit the ground, or else he could do all manner of bullshit. Like that. So... You could also just jump over him like that. That works, too. There you go. So stand in the middle. That's probably the quickest way to get him to do stuff. You stand too far off the middle, you won't quite get to him before he hits the ground, so... There you go. And there's more of the stage that I could be going and running onto, I guess, but... Can you, like, leave so I can... Okay, fine. You don't want to leave? That's okay. Actually, here I think you can see the boss levels doing something. because he has more attacks than he did previously. Those missile things, you didn't see those on boss level 1, 2, or 3. But, I don't know. What the fuck is this? A masterpiece. A masterpiece of boss looping. That's for sure. You know, people meme a lot about X6 and Zero repairing himself, but X and Zero Duel and X5 is just as filled with random shit. I suppose so. And Nitro, I didn't see that was you saying that. How you doing, my friend? Welcome back. I'm almost out of hell. We're playing Mega Man X7, and this is my own personal hell. So, we're almost done with it, so that's good. And once we're done with it, we can move on to something that's actually remotely good. So, now I'm going to beat these other 6 bosses by shooting them in the face with a grenade launcher or cutting them to pieces with a glaive. And we'll go from there. Playing Brutal Doom Extermination Day on hard realism, you had a stroke on level 6. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully you're okay, but yeah, that sounds like fun. Right, Borsky, should I care that you're shooting me? I mean, I guess I could care about the guy shooting bombs at me. Hang on, let me switch to something that can actually damage him. Oh, no, wait, he can't damage him. I forgot. I need to use Zero to damage that guy. Like, I probably should care, but I just don't. Hang on, I do care about this guy a little bit. There. Now I don't have to care anymore. I can just do this. You can stop saying that now. He lost his targeting reticle. That's fun. I was gonna say, I don't know if I can damage him anymore. Yes way. Slice and dice later. Come back now so I can kill you. There. I don't know why I'm moving so fucking slow. I think it's because of the level. Like, the stage has like an angle to it, so like maybe you move slower because the game's trying to figure out the elevation, because it's like it's not like a flat surface. So that would be my best guess, but I don't actually know anything about it, so I don't really know. I need to give Zero another life up in a minute, and I need to not face tank one of these bosses so he can get that life up in case we find Flame Hyanard, so. You keep dying in that stupid radioactive room because there's this long fucking elevator that likes to take its sweet time. Oh, fun. While the timer on your radiation suit is running out faster than the fucking Flash. Of course. Why wouldn't it? Oh, by the way, we're full on E-tanks now, so I guess I could just give Zero one of those and we'd be full again by the time we got out of here. For Tornado Tanyan, I actually find just the regular shooting does better because you don't have a good fire rate with the grenade launcher. So I find that just shooting his armor off with the bullets works better in most cases. In some cases not, like when he does this, I think you can shoot pretty good with the grenade launcher, but I think it might get stuck on his stuff. His little, whatchamacallits, the little pieces of armor that flow around him, so. I mean, we're doing enough damage just with the bullets anyway, so do I really need to care? Probably not, right? How many layers do you have, Mr. Onion? You keep regrowing them! I've said it before, I'll say it again. What riveting gameplay! This was what Capcom thought was the future of the series at the time. Or maybe they just didn't try. The answer will elude us for all time, so I'm not gonna bother trying to figure it out. Obviously, it's called an onion wall, Jimmy. Yeah, that's true. It is called an onion wall, so I suppose he would have a whole bunch of layers. Oh, okay. I mean, I guess I could just stand over here. I didn't even need to move there. What the hell? Also, thank you for giving me a targeting reticle and then shooting behind him. Game. I'll read chat in a second once I get rid of this damn onion. gonna try to shoot. Okay, I can't try to shoot in front of him because the game just locks on too quickly. Alright. Stop making wall. Just fall over already. There. May or may not have just used cheats on that part. Somehow he didn't have any problems dealing with the evil Marines at the end, though. Well, at least that's good. You know, you just have to deal with the timer, that's all. But the rest, it's like, okay, well, I got this. Thought the end would be the hardest part, but nope, it was that fucking radioactive room with the specters in it. Well, at least it wasn't, like, you know, tough all the way through for you. Then you can, you know, give yourself a bit of a breather. Do you not fight with 3 fucking layers of onions on your ass? I've fought with several layers of onions when I'm cooking food. I don't know about that last part, though. Thank God X8 exists. Can you imagine this game being the last X game to exist? Oh, I wouldn't have played it. I'll be completely honest, I would not have played it. I would have played it as a kid, and I would have said, no, fuck this game. We are never going to play it, so... What do I think of 8's soundtrack? I think it's a return to form. This game has okay tracks in it. Oh, by the way, you got to fight Vanishing Gungaroo without the what's it called now, the ride armor, but it doesn't matter. He just gets blown up by the grenade launcher, so who cares? How is this even a grenade launcher? Like, where's the grenade? I'm not seeing a grenade. I am seeing a big energy shot. Like, it's basically X's charge shot without having to charge up, and that's probably why it's so broken, but yeah, I don't know. Ow. Alright, fine. I'm just gonna go over here. Okay, fight me like a man, Vanishing Gungaroo. Do I use the ray gun here? Does that work better? I can't believe his own weapon is working so well against him. This is his weapon, by the way. So. But yeah, just wait for him to do something dumb like that, where he stops. And try to stay in range of him so that you can just keep shooting him. I guess it's faster than the fight was before because, you know, you don't have to worry about, like, pea-shootering him to death, but... What was it Axel said? If you keep misbehaving, you won't get your snack! This game's dialogue. I am surprised he did not try to beat the shit out of me there. I mean, I guess he did, but... Oh yeah, he has a back kick, too, that he can use if Zero's on top of him, so... Like, if Zero's trying to hit him from behind, so... I would say don't shoot when he does just those little teeny tiny hops, because usually that's an indication that he's faking you out and he's going to use triangle kick or something, so... Like that. Usually those are an indication that he's, yeah, gonna do that, so. Okay. Well, that was probably the longest fight in the game. I mean, it was shorter than before because I have a grenade launcher, but yeah, anyway, we're done with that. Let's get out of here. On hard realism, a lot of things can basically insta-kill you. I mean, that's why it's called realism after all. Yeah, because, I mean, you take a couple of bullets, especially powered-up bullets in a, you know, a universe like Doom, and yeah, that would probably kill you pretty good. So... This game has some music ranging from decent to nice, but it's not something you enjoy a lot outside of context. Yeah, and that's the thing about X8 soundtrack, is that, like I said, I think it's a return to form, because I can enjoy a lot of the music from X8 out of context. Like, Primrose's... Actually, all of the stage themes are pretty good. Primrose's theme, in particular, sticks out to me. The final boss themes are all pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty solid. We'll probably be turning up the music in X8 a few times, but in this game, probably not so much. Level 6 was the first level you died in on your run. Nice. That's pretty far to get, I think, there, Nitro, considering it's, like, you know, realism and things can insta-kill you. Meanwhile, you're rocking Jacob Elevator theme any fucking day of the week. Shit feels good. Yeah, well done indeed. Yeah, level 6 is pretty good. It's a pretty long way to go. Alright, who's in this door? PTSD? No, Snipe Anteater. Okay. Knowing my luck, PTSD is going to be in the last door. Probably. Hi, Snipe Anteater. Alright, just let Extend do its job. Oh, Extend's not doing its job. Okay. You're not going to hit anybody down there. Whenever you're ready, buddy. There you go. Okay. Maybe this is what level 4 Snipe Anteater does. Maybe he's just more annoying because he, like, goes super speed when he goes down like that. I don't know. Like that. Like, see how quickly he goes, so you can't just tank him out like I did in the original fight with him, so... I guess I could switch weapons, though, because I think, yeah, I can shoot him from here. Extension actually works from here if you can get the bullets to curve over the cylindrical platform, like this, so... hang on, now I can go like this, because he's going to sit still for me. You'll have to forgive me if I just don't care. Can you become vulnerable again, please, so I can kill you before I have to use an E-Tank? Man, he's tanky. This is Infinity Maginian all over again. There. Yeah, the fucking radioactive room. Oh, okay, that's where the first death was. Okay. Well, that's still pretty good, though, Nitro, all things considered. That's a long way to go. I haven't played Brutal Doom yet, so I couldn't tell you how far in that all is, or, you know, where the end is. But I would imagine level 6 is pretty far. Doom's not that long of a game, so... True Final Boss theme is damn good as well, yeah, one of your favorites from the series. Best Final Boss theme probably goes to X6. The game's soundtrack is something else. Yeah, another reason why I can't say X6 is my least favorite in the series, because the soundtrack is so damn good. It goes so hard. It's another thing that makes the game redeemable, on top of being fun to break. So, I don't know. I can't see any game in the series being worse than this game. I don't care if you're bad at X6, it's not worse than this game. This game is just boring to play. There's no, like... There's no real reason... The game doesn't give you reason to, here's the PTSD, to be good at this game. That's the thing, so... I don't understand. That was the consensus, by the way, on the internet when I started this whole YouTube adventure way back in 2010, was that X6 was the worst game in the series. And I mean, fine, but not fine. I'm not okay with that impression, because no, this game exists, so X6 can't be the worst. I don't know. Whoops. Try that again. There we go. If you kind of aim, like, for where the copy that's down below him there, so, like, he's down there, the next copy's going to spawn, like, there. Yeah, so if you aim for that, usually you can hit him pretty good with the glaive, so... But here we go again with gravity not working properly. I'm just glad that his fireballs don't do very much damage, because if they did, I'd be using an E-Tank already. Probably. Ha! Got you on a quick turn! I think I had quick charge or something. But yeah, once you know where he's running, this becomes a very predictable and very not annoying fight. Because once you get up here, he'll say burn to the ground, burn once or twice, and that's fine. And then he just gets knocked out of his insanity, and you can just go from there, like that. So, it's very manageable, but I'll tell you, when I was a kid, this fight was not very manageable. I almost had a fucking conniption every time I had to play this stage. For the, like, 2 or 3 times that I beat this game. X6 is so much more enjoyable than this game. Oh my god, yes. Like, and here's the thing, is that we even played X6 for the stream on extreme mode. I didn't play it with Unarmored X. I always kicked that around as a possible project later on, but I think I got to do the Wooden Sword Challenge in Metal Gear Rising first. But, yeah, Unarmored X on extreme mode is still fun. Unlike this game, which is not fun no matter how you play it. It's slow, it's meandering, certain weapons are busted, and the story is completely nonsensical. Like, just... I can't see this game being even remotely as good as X6. I'm sorry if that makes me bad on the internet. I'm sure my other opinions of games have already gotten me there, but anyway. I don't even remember who's left. Let's just get it over with. Wind Crow Rang. Okay. Ray gun. There's my ray gun. I shouldn't be on this side, actually. Because if he does the little thing, not that thing, where I actually have to dodge, which is this. Here's how you dodge this, by the way. Okay, not how you dodge this, but there you go. You dodge it by jumping over it. That's how you dodge it. So. Okay, let's try that one again. And not switch to 0 this time. I'll just face tank because I can. So. General consensus within the Mega Man community is sometimes weird. You don't find yourself agreeing a lot with it. Yeah, it's... I don't know. I find that the consensus about a lot of game communities I disagree with in some cases, but I think maybe I'm just a contrarian. I don't know. Go ahead, come on down on the Volt Tornado. That works too. Oh, that's not going to go anywhere. Okay, fine. I'll just take the hit. It's fine. I'm surprised it still knocks me down, though, considering I have Shock Absorber. Usually, most knockdowns, when you have Shock Absorber, you don't get knocked down anymore, but I don't know. It's weird. This game is weird, so what do I know? Alright, I think now I can use the grenade launcher, because he's mostly going to be melee focused, so... Yeah, I can be a little closer now. Oh, okay, he's out there. Use the ray gun. And now use the grenade launcher. You can't fire the grenade launcher while you're dodge rolling, by the way, so that's, you know, something. You really like the song on Map 6? It's from the game called Quake 2, you think. You never played it, though. You'll put it in the disco. There you go. Well, let's hear it, Nitro. I'll take a look at it when I'm done with this. I'll need a palate cleanser once I'm done with this damn game. So I'll take a listen. It is from Quake 2? Okay, gotcha. I've never played Quake, any of the Quake games. Although I have played Rage, and from what I understand, Rage was very similar to Quake. And it has a few Doom references in it, for that matter, because it was made by id Software, so they made Doom, so yeah. But yeah, maybe I'll check it. I'll definitely check out the music. Maybe I'll check out Quake itself at some point. When you got into the Zero series, you had so many people warning you about how atrocious 0-1 is and that it would be better to skip it and start with 2 because 2 is when the series starts to get good. What the fuck were these people on about? To this day, I have no idea. I've played 0-1. I haven't beaten it, but I've played 0-1, and it's not that bad. Like, I do remember somebody playing it on YouTube. I don't remember who it was, but I watched like part of a playthrough on YouTube, and the person who was playing it said, no, you need to grind all of your weapons up to max rank as soon as you get them, because if you don't, the game is going to be too hard. And I was like, what the fuck? Just do it while you're playing the game. Why wouldn't you just... Why would you spend an hour of extra time in the game grinding your weapons up to max rank when you could just do it over the course of the game? Doesn't that make the game just more challenging if you do it over the course of the game, and it's just not tedious if you do it? Like, I'd rather the game be challenging than be tedious, you know? But yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I see people's opinions about games on the internet, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Oh, anyway. We're almost done with this train wreck.
All right, we know
Here he is,
Come on out, Professor.
the big man himself. Sigma's here.
Thanks for coming by, fellas. This way I can face you in the comfort of my own home.
Your home is a motion sickness-inducing elevator now?
All the worthless others.
You mean the ones that you revived with your zombie powers that you don't have in this game for some reason?
So, it was you after all.
X. I've already yelled at you enough Who else could it have been?
You never give up.
Seriously.
When we break you down to scraps, you always come back.
Yeah, Zero would have a vendetta against him, considering we played almost in the entirety of X6 with Zero, wouldn't he? You've never needed to grind any weapon in any of your playthroughs. Well, good, because I'm not planning on it either, so...
That's right, folks. I'll do it again and again. I will make X and Zero mine.
I'll do it again and again and again until Capcom tells me to stop. Well, good thing for you, Sigma. Capcom's gonna tell you to stop pretty soon. But first we gotta get there. So now I gotta fight Sigma. As always. I could just shoot him with the frickin' grenade launcher like everybody else, but honestly, I might just do this. Oop, okay, hold on. Gotta get away from him. I think I can duck underneath this. I don't think I can shoot him while ducking underneath this, but maybe I can do it if I, like, maybe I can do it with the ray gun. And maybe that goes through these things. It does. Okay, good. I'll try the ray gun. You, can you stop guarding, bro? There you go. Usually when he does that, he'll, when he teleports like that, he'll be teleporting behind you, so... just keep that in mind. He likes to teleport behind you, meme, evidently. Oh, okay. That's not a teleport behind me. No, just keep shooting. I would rather you just keep shooting, because then I could get this done faster. Well, that worked pretty good. I'll try to remember that for next time. Oh, good. Okay, never mind. I was going to say, oh, good, it does go through the stage obstacles, but no, it doesn't, unfortunately. And now it does again. I'm super confused. And this doesn't. This is probably the hardest part of the fight, by the way, is this section here. So, not because it's actually challenging, though, but because Sigma's annoying and likes to guard everything. So... I guess I could let Zero do stuff, because we are at close range, so... grenade launcher, can you, like, actually work? I'm gonna let Zero come in, I think. Because, I mean, like, I can just do this. I don't care. I have triple barrier. I can lag the shit out of the game if I want to. Never mind, it's not tough when you do this. Is he stuck in a loop? Seriously, Sigma? Are you just programmed to just do this because I'm like, okay, there you go. Glad you could do it. Okay. Okay. Can I duck underneath this from here? Yep. I can still do this. Good. Oh, I'm gonna die. Hold on. Let's just get this out. Okay. We're almost there. Maybe I'll use an E-Tank on Axel. Then again, maybe I won't. Yeah, for some reason, the obstacles on this stage, they start to work once he shoots the cannon for some reason. I don't know why. It's weird. Like, see, they're not working. Oh, they don't work on that side. The stage is just designed poorly. There you go. That's what you need to know. But yeah, the Sigma theme here isn't bad, yeah. It was pretty good. I think this one's pretty good, too. Although, the premise for this fight confuses me, because suddenly now we're in space or something. I think this is supposed to be an X5 reference, but I'm not 100% sure. This fight is actually kind of challenging, though, because he hits really, really hard in this fight. Not necessarily with that, but with other attacks, so... Usually, the thing that works for me the most is to get up on these top platforms. I might die in this section just to yeah, go back to full health. Because I don't want to use my E-Tanks yet, so... And I believe you start back at this section of the fight if you die and you're at 0 lives. I'm not 100% sure about that, but it might happen, so we'll see. He's easier to hit from up here, though, so that's why I usually go up here. Let's see. Alright, when it does that, get the fuck away from whatever platform you're on. You see how the camera panned up like that? That punch will deal 1/4 of my HP from where I'm at currently, so... Oh, I shouldn't have gone this way. Axel? Gonna need your help, buddy. Oh, okay, hold on. Okay. So yeah, when you see the camera pull up like that, get away from it, because it will not do good things to you. When it goes like this is your chance to get lots of damage off, though, because the grenade launcher almost like has a bit of a miniature shot eraser property to it, so just use it to your advantage. I like to jump after those leave the screen, because usually they don't hit you if you jump, so there you go. This is a good spot to hit them, too. Although you gotta jump over the laser, but that's not too bad. Okay, he's in phase 2 now. His head left the screen for a minute. But yeah, Axel's pretty good for this fight. The grenade launcher's pretty good for this fight, as you can see. You really only need 0 to double jump, like in situations where you got caught up with your pants down when he's doing the big fist attack, so... Like that. And really, you can do it with Axel, too. You just gotta let him hover for a little while, and then you're fine. Pretty good boss theme, though. I guess Sigma doesn't disappoint no matter what game it's in terms of music, so there you go. And that's it. Sigma's defeated. Game over. I will, You know what? Actually, I guess it's not too bad for me to check chat right now while they're messing around with Sigma's zombified corpse that is back again somehow. I guess he did that to everybody. Ow. Man, cutscene punch is way more powerful than your normal punch.
I will return in a new form. I promise you.
Sure. Whatever you say, buddy. Oh. Oh.
Found you,
Okay, Red's back.
an X.
Hi. He just killed your son-in-law, or foster son. Can you, like, slice him in half?
Very nice, Red. Give me your power.
Oh no, not another boss fight. Come on now. We already killed his giant robot form. Oh. Yeah, it was Axel in disguise. Let's hope the tower is as big as that tower that Puddin fell off of in The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, because maybe then Sigma will never come down, and then he'll never come back.
Axel, wake up.
Are you okay?
Good work, kid.
Pretty cool, eh?
Alright, don't get full of yourself, but you did beat the whole game, so I suppose you deserve a little bit of a pat on the back.
Get out of here.
X is just sore that he didn't get to do damn thing in this game.
Hey, wait for me!
And then they all walked off into the sunset. The end. X ponders why we're still fighting. You get a different ending, by the way, depending on who beats Sigma. So, I guess this is Axel's ending? I'm not going to get the other endings, though. I literally don't care enough.
Now you listen well. Being a hunter is not all about defeating the obvious enemies.
Sometimes it's about defeating the enemies that the council that controls the Maverick Hunters tell us to defeat, even though they aren't necessarily bad or evil. How is that any different from anything that Red Alert was doing? X8? See, that's the problem, is that once we get into X8, they're going to start asking ethical questions about the nature of going Maverick, and the game just... It doesn't do enough with it, in my opinion. That's probably the major problem that I have with X8, is that it doesn't do enough with the questions that it starts asking. Because they're good questions, especially this late into the series. It's just that they don't answer them because they figured, oh, we're going to make X9, we'll answer them there, but... Anyway. Alright, Lifeblood, take it easy, have a good night. The game's over, so we don't have to do this again. Don't worry about it.
I'll get you to make me into a hunter yet.
I mean, he's gonna have to, especially if X wants to keep sitting on his hands, and you are pretty damn good at it. So.
Why
Speaking of music, did I ever get the chance to check out the Neo Tui soundtrack? I did, yeah. It's actually really good, so it's really solid. Bosses are designed with the players not having every single upgrade in the world. Long story short, you can get upgrades by playing the game normally. Here, let's see. Hang on, I missed a whole bunch there. Most people who grind in Zero don't understand the XP system is related to the moves you use and not just mindlessly killing shit. Oh, okay. Like using dash attack gives you XP for a dash attack upgrade. Using jump attack gives it for the jump upgrade. You get an idea. But basically, play the game normally and you'll be fine. All right, that's cool. I'll keep that in mind. That's the game, everybody. We're done with Mega Man X7. I never have to play it again. Thank God! Oh, it's over. I'll get to my thing. Let me read Rockin' Fun stuff, and then I'll talk about the very short review I have of this game. Too long didn't watch. It's shit. Don't play it. This fight is one of the only fights to actually utilize the game being 3D. His animation is non-existent, but at this point, who cares, really? Yeah, anyway, this time Sigma won't come back for sure. Boy, I hope so, because I don't need him coming back. Mega Man X7 is not a good jump to 3D. It's one of the worst jumps to 3D that any video game I've ever played has had. It takes most of the things about the series and keeps them the way they were in 2D, while allowing you to move in 3D, which means that sometimes you don't have to fight anything. You could just walk around half this shit in the 3D sections. See, the problems with X7 start at the mechanical level, right? Certain things don't work the way they're supposed to. The main thing I can tell you about is the fact that dash is still attached to double tapping in a certain direction, even though it's a 3D game with a control stick. You don't need to do that anymore, but it does it anyway. And that has messed me up several times. It almost messed me up a few times on the playthrough, but I thankfully knew how to deal with it now by just, like, moving it in the opposite direction. But there's things about it that just don't work on a mechanical level. It's not really fun to play, and it just extrapolates from there because the gameplay isn't very good, the bosses aren't very good. I mean, Sigma was probably the best boss in the game, but mostly because he's actually got, you know, telegraphed attacks that you feel good about avoiding and countering, whereas you don't have to just face tank him like you can with every other boss in the game. The story, it doesn't work at all, I don't think. I think it has the potential to be interesting. I think Axel could have been a better character if they had done something with his character and being like, well, they made me kill, I'm a child soldier, they made me kill all these people, and now I feel remorse for it, but by helping you, I now have to kill more people, and that could have been an interesting plot point. Do I think it would have been interesting in a platformer like this? I mean, it would have been tell, not show story, but it would have been better than what we got, which was basically nonsense put to screen for 3 hours, 4 hours. The music is iffy. There's a few good tracks, and that's about it. X is completely insufferable in a game with his name on the label. There's just so much about this game that's just wrong on so many levels. I can't even describe all of them in the short time that we have, but we don't have to because it's over with. Just know that this is my least favorite X game by a country mile. Nothing will ever be worse than this unless for some godforsaken reason I play Mighty No. 9 because I've heard horrible things about that game. But even then, I don't know if that could top, or rather bottom, X7 in terms of my list of least favorite X games. So it's, you know. It's not a good game. I can't recommend it to anyone. If you are thinking about buying the Legacy Collection, I'll be honest, just emulate the collection that was on the PS2 instead, because at least then you get 5.5 good games, all things said and done. To X8's credit, it's hard to take these questions seriously when they had not a lot to build upon. That is true. That is true. A lot of X8's plot points that they bring up, they start in X8, and I think they were planning on, like I said, finishing them in X9, but a game needs to be a complete thought, in my opinion, so that's really where I fault X8, is for not being a complete thought by itself. Because they were planning on making another one and then they didn't. But we'll get to X8 soon enough because we're done with X7. So now we can go play X8. And we'll be doing that on Friday's stream at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. By the way, you can save your game data and go into New Game Plus in this game. If you, for some godforsaken reason, didn't get enough of this game the first time, you can go into New Game Plus now with all the upgrades that you had. So I guess if you wanted to make X useful, now he can be useful because he'll probably be unlocked at like the beginning of the game if the Rescued Reploids carries over. If it doesn't, then I don't really see the point, because then, like, the main point why you'd want to do New Game Plus is to use X in his own game, with his own name on the label. Yeah, and that's the problem, really, Rockin' Fun with the music, is that it's just not on the level with the rest of the series. The series has really solid music all the time, so when the music is just okay, it's like, I don't know about this. So, yeah, that does it for Mega Man X7, the Stream Edition. I'm glad that we finally exorcised this demon from my subconscious, because I did not want to do this again, and I never will do this again now. Don't ask for it. It's not happening. I apologize if this is anyone's favorite game in the X series for some godforsaken reason, but I'm not playing it again, so. We'll move on to something better. We'll move on to X8 on Friday's stream. Even without mentioning the SNES games, the games before X7 have such a better OST, and the game after X7 has such a better OST, and yeah, that's true. X8 does pretty good for the OST. The PlayStation X games are pretty good for the OST, so it's, yeah. I don't know. But that does it for this one. We'll be back on Friday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time to play Mega Man X8. I'm going to go to the options menu so this doesn't, like, move over to the thing again, the intro. So yeah, thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream. If you enjoyed X7, I don't understand you, but I'm glad you did. If you didn't enjoy X7, welcome to the club. But we'll be back, like I said, to play a better game starting on Friday. And from there, it's probably going to be all good games for a while, because it's X8, and then another game that I have planned after that, and then the final GameCube game that I have planned to play for the stream ever. And all three of them, from what I understand, are between decent and good. X8 is pretty good. I don't know the second game on that list because I've never played it. It's going to be a blind stream through. And I can guarantee you that the last GameCube game that I'm going to play, well, it's Skies of Arcadia. I've already said it before. And that game is really good. Probably not going to be as good as Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door, but it will be very good. So we're out of the woods here. That's it. I can take a breath. Sigh of relief. Until I see all of you next, take care and have a good one. I'm going to go meditate. I've exercised this demon, but that doesn't mean that the stress levels are down yet, so get it out of my system. Oh boy.